Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to another video. This is Footballmania with Felicia. I'll be covering the Africa Cup of Nations 2024, which will be happening on the 16th of December. And you know, it's going to be filled with star-studded players. And of course, it's going to be nothing but fun. Now this year, in terms of the Africa Cup of Nations, I was able to catch the final. Yes, I was away. But in terms of the women's side, it happened this November. Yeah, the first time winners of the women's side. It was interesting. I mean, in terms of the nominees of this game, it is filled with nothing but players from all over the world that are doing well, not only in Europe but in Africa, and I am excited to see who actually takes which trophy home. In terms of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations, November 23rd, El Jadida, Morocco. This was where the final was held, where we had TP Mazembe of DRC Congo carrying the trophy. Then at second place, we had Asfar of Morocco, and third place, we had the Edo Queens of Nigeria. So it was very interesting. Of course, I will be covering it more extensively in the future. So please make sure you stick along, and don't forget to like the video, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Now let's jump right into it. Of course, in terms of the next AFCON, we have the teams that have already qualified. If you did not know, perhaps I'll give you a refresher. In terms of the next AFCON, the beginning dates will be on the 21st of December 2025, and the final will be on the 18th of January 2026. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But for the teams that have qualified, as I mentioned, a refresher. Now we have 24 countries. Of course, we have Morocco, the host country. They have hosted it before in 1988, where we had the final Cameroon against Nigeria, where Cameroon took the cup. But in terms of the next one, I can't wait to see how it actually goes. As I mentioned, I'll be covering it extensively. Please make sure you subscribe, like the video too. Now we have Morocco, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Algeria. We have DRC, Senegal, Egypt and Angola, Equatorial Guinea, Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire, depending on your lingo, Uganda and South Africa. We also have Gabon, Tunisia, Nigeria and Zambia. Then we have Mali, Zimbabwe, Comoros and Sudan. Then we have Benin, Tanzania, Botswana and Mozambique. So those are the 24 countries that will be featured in the next AFCON, and I cannot wait to see how it actually goes. Yes, I was not able to cover it extensively, but I was able to cover the final, so check it out. In terms of the CAF 2024 awards, who has been nominated and who will carry which trophy home? Who are you rooting for, and what do you expect? Of course, I'm expecting a lot of dance, a lot of glam, a lot of African attire and representation from all over Africa. I can't wait to see how it goes. In terms of the nominees, this is who have been nominated. Now we have TP Mazembe from DR Congo, we have Asfar from Morocco, and we have Edo Queens from Nigeria. In terms of the men's team Club of the Year award, the nominees are Al Hilli of Egypt, Zamalek of Egypt also, and Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa. That is in terms of Club of the Year, the men's team. Now in terms of Interclub of the Year, the men's team, we have Ahmed Sayed aka Zizo from Zamalek of Egypt. We have Hussein El Shahat of Al Hilli of Egypt. Then we have Ronwen Williams of Mamelodi Sundowns. In terms of Interclub of the Year, women's team, we have Lacho Flora Mata of TP Mazembe, DRC. We have Doha El Madani of Sahar, Morocco. Then we have Sanar Musudi of Asfar, Morocco. In terms of Young Player of the Year, the women's team, Hariba Sabi of FC Masar, Egypt. We have Doha El Madani of Afsahar, Morocco. We have Chiamaka Ukuchuku of River Angels of Nigeria. Then Young Player of the Year, men's side, we have Karim Konate, Ivory Coast. He also plays for FC Red Bull Salzburg. We also have Omar Diakite of Ivory Coast. He also plays for Stade de Reims. Then we have Lamine Camara of Senegal, who also plays for AS Monaco. In terms of the national team of the year, the women's team, we have Morocco, Nigeria and South Africa, who are the nominees for this year's awards. In terms of national team of the year, the men's side, we have Ivory Coast, Nigeria and South Africa as the nominees for this year. In terms of the goalkeeper of the year, the women's side, the nominees include Adicha Ermichi of Morocco, Asfar. We have Chiamaka Nadozie of Nigeria, who also plays for Paris FC. Then finally we have Andilen Lamini of South Africa, who also plays for Mamelodi Sundowns. Now in terms of goalkeeper of the year, the men's side, we have Andre Onana, who plays for Cameroon, and of course Man United. Shout out to shout out to Onana. then we have Yahya Fofana of Cote d'Ivoire, who also plays for Angers. Yes. Then we have Ronwen Williams of South Africa, who plays for Mamelodi Sundowns. Then in terms of coach of the year, the women's side, the nominees include Lamia Boumedi of TP Mazembe DRC. Then we have Ahmed Ramadan of FC Massar. We have Mohamed Amin Ali Dua of Asfar Morocco. Then we have Tinanso Kembuli of University of Western Cape, South Africa. Finally, in terms of coach of the year, the men's side, the nominees include Emes Faye of Ivory Coast, Sebastian Desabre of DRC, and Hugo Bros of South Africa. Those are the nominees in terms of the CAF Awards 2024. I can't wait to see who carries it home. Of course, I'm expecting a lot of fun, and most importantly, I'm expecting representation. As I mentioned, we have players who are not only playing for the teams in Africa, but they're representing us all over the world, and it's going to be interesting to see who carries which trophy home. Once again, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like the video. I will definitely be giving you the winners. I will cover it extensively. Yes. Then again, once again, if you're new, please make sure you like the video, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. I'll see you in the next video, guys.